Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kelly Mataure. I'm back with another video. Today I want to talk about how getting braces changed my life. If you want to know more about it, keep watching. As a child, I was that girl who was described as being light, short, with crooked teeth and the glasses. So being the girl with crooked teeth became my identity, but it's never something I was comfortable with. Even at a young age, I remember when, these two front teeth were coming out. I hadn't taken out my milk tooth quickly enough, so my one tooth started growing behind the other one. And then eventually it came out and everything, but my teeth were crooked. And I remember it bugged me because I remember talking to my mom and telling her about it. And she said to me, "Oh, don't worry, it'll straighten out as you get older." I don't know how, but anyway, that's what she said. And of course, it didn't. So I became that girl with crooked teeth. It's something that I was very self conscious about for a long time, and I'd always wanted braces. So my older sister got braces, and I really wanted them as well, but I couldn't. Our family couldn't afford them at a time because that's when the whole land reform thing was happening in Zim. Zim was getting really deep, and it just was beyond our budget as a family. So it's something that my dad had always said to me, we need to fix those teeth. We need to fix those teeth. We need to fix those teeth. So because he said it to me so often, I got really uncomfortable with the way my teeth were, to the point where sometimes I'd get to the point where I'd cover my mouth like this when I'm laughing or when I'm smiling, because I was really self-conscious about it. Until eventually I decided, no, I'm not going to be that girl who covers her teeth. I'm just going to smile and people are going to get used to the fact that my teeth are crooked. And it worked for a while. I mean, I had a beautiful smile, but it used to bug me every single time I'd look back at pictures and think, if I could just fix that one tooth, if I could fix that one tooth. And it was something that just haunted me for so long. So fast forward quite a few years later, 2016, December, my dad passed away. And I remember thinking to myself, you know what? He died before he could see me with straight teeth. And then it occurred to me, do I want to get straight teeth for him or did I want to do it for myself? And at that point, I made the decision that, you know what? I'm going to get braces. I'm going to fix my teeth. It's been an issue for me for so many years. It stops here. I'm getting my teeth done. So I made the decision. I went into crazy research mode. I was looking at all the orthodontists in the area, the dentists in the area. I got a couple of consultations done. I went to some very shady dentists downtown Harare as well. Don't do that, for the record. Just for consultation, I didn't get anything done. Until I remembered that my sister's orthodontist was Dr. Chinara and he went to my church. So I thought to myself, okay, I'd heard of Dr. Chinara for so many years because, he's that celebrity orthodontist. Everybody knows him. And I remember thinking, oh my goodness, he's probably going to be so expensive. Let me just let it go. Until my mom said to me, you know what? Just go and find out. Just go for a pre-consultation and see what happens. And I did. So I booked the appointment. I went for the consultation and I saw a very lovely lady named Mo. And I was so nervous that day because for me, it wasn't just about my teeth. I felt like it was a part of my identity that I was trying to get fixed. So I was really way too nervous about it. Anyway, they did the scans and everything. And yeah, she said to me, look, you're a good candidate. These are the costs. This is what you can expect. And of course, I looked at the bill and I was like, whoo, that's very expensive. And I was on a medical aid that wouldn't pay for anything Christmas. But yeah, my medical aid couldn't afford it. If I was going to do it, it was going to be out of pocket. And I got really discouraged until eventually I asked her the golden question. Do you take payment plans? And they said yes. I was so happy. I felt like, I just won the lotto because I felt like I was one step closer to getting these dream braces that I've wanted my entire life. So after that, I talked to my mom about it and, we worked out a payment plan and we were good to go. And the decision was made. My appointment was made. I was getting braces. So the day came, I went for the appointment. I went with my husband, who was my boyfriend at the time. And we sat there and I said to them, oh no, so do braces hurt? They're like, no, 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 getting it done is no problem. It doesn't hurt when you're having them put on. And for sure, it didn't. It's like they're just gluing them on top of your teeth and doing all sorts of things. Obviously, every procedure is very much depends on you and your case and what exactly the issue is with your teeth. So everyone else's procedure can be a little bit different, but for the most part, it doesn't hurt. So I get them done, and I'm like, got my braces done. I had the craziest lisp you can ever imagine. Like, I'm gonna insert a picture here of what I looked like the first day I got braces. My teeth looked jacked up. And I didn't tell anyone I was getting braces done because when I'd mentioned it, I got a bit of negative feedback from some people around me. People said things like, oh, you're too old to get braces. Braces are for young kids. How are people going to take you seriously at work? It's not a good corporate look. I got a lot of negativity. Thank God I didn't pay attention to it. I was just like, you know what? I didn't even tell anyone at my workplace. I was just like, oh no, I'm going out to have an appointment. I didn't say. Then I came back with these jacked up braces and it was done. So before I left, one of the consultants there, her name is Joylene, she's lovely. She said to me, oh no, it's going to be great. Tonight, you're going to be in quite a bit of pain. Just brace yourself. We'll check on you in the morning. I was like, okay, bit of pain. Yeah, whatever. It's not going to be that bad. And I was fine because I walked out and other than the crazy lisp, and you can feel like something's happened. But other than that, for the most part, I was feeling fine. Ooh, that night by 6 p.m., I was in so much pain because now obviously the braces get to work like straight away. They start pulling and start trying to move things like it was so painful. I remember lying on the couch in tears. I wanted to just pull them out. I was like, if I would have ripped them out of my mouth because it was so painful. And anyway, I survived that first night. The following night, Joylene called me again. She's like, oh no, how did you sleep and everything? I was like, yeah, no, I didn't sleep well at all, obviously. But for the most part, I was fine. Tender, but yeah, I was fine. Those first few days were extremely painful. I couldn't eat solid food at all. I survived on yogurt, and after about 3 days or so, I could do mashed potatoes and soup. But like your teeth hurt so badly. Even something like a spoon hitting against your tooth, it torture. I couldn't eat meat. I couldn't chew. I was in so much pain. And then eventually, like all things, after about a week or two, the pain starts to fade. You get used to it. So I can do a whole other video on how to take care of your braces and all the nitty-gritty things if you guys are interested in that. If you are, just let me know down below. If you are interested in the nitty-gritties of like what I ate, taking care of your teeth, the process and everything, just let me know down below. Once you get your braces done, you adjust them. I think it's every 6 to 8 weeks. I can't remember how often it was anymore. It's been a long time. And they essentially just change the wire and put thicker and thicker wire that's going to do more and more action on your teeth. So after you get an adjustment done, your teeth are tender and painful for the first day or two, but eventually it goes away. And yeah. So fast forward 15 months later, I'm going for a routine appointment. They've given me an estimation of anything from 18 to 24 months to have my braces in. So about 12, 13 months in, I go for what I thought was going to be a routine checkup. And Dr. Chinara looks at my teeth and is like, yep, okay, no, you're good to go. Your braces can come out. Yeah, your next appointment. I was like, what? Most people who get braces are excited. They're like, yeah, my braces are coming out. Blah, blah, blah. I was devastated. I was so sad. And I couldn't understand why. I didn't understand. Everyone around me was like, I thought you'd be celebrating. But I felt so sad. And I couldn't figure out why. So for the following 2 appointments, doc would check my teeth and he's like, really, your braces can't come out. But I mean, yeah, there's just maybe this little thing they want to fix. Let's give it more time. And I'll be like, yes. No, not today. Let's give it another month, doc. Let's see what happens. And I just couldn't understand why I was procrastinating until eventually I realized that I didn't want to take my braces out because for me, they weren't just the things that were fixing my teeth. To me, it was a symbol of courage, of determination, and my biggest fear was that I didn't know who I was without crooked teeth. I was always a girl with crooked teeth, and I was afraid of what my life would be like once that bit of my identity had been stripped away. So it sounds really stupid, I know, but for me it was such a huge issue. I was so afraid to get them taken out. What if I'd taken them out and I didn't like them? Or what if braces weren't the holy grail that I needed to be able to fix my insecurity? It was a lot of what ifs. I was really afraid about it. It took me a long time to finally make the decision and say, okay, you know what? I'm ready. Take the braces out. So then the big day came, the day that I got my braces out. So it was pretty quick. They took them out, cleaned them up and everything. And my teeth were perfect. They were perfect. I'm going to insert a picture here of what I looked like just a few hours after they took them out. And I had such mixed emotions. I'd overcome. Have you ever gotten that feeling where you've wanted something for so long and then it happens and it doesn't feel real, or you don't feel happy about it? It feels like this thing that you've wanted for so long can be taken away from you at any time. That's kind of how I felt. But then after a few days, I started to get used to it. I kept doing this. Anyone who's ever had braces, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You do this because you're feeling like your teeth are so smooth, your braces are gone. And it took me a while to get used to it, but eventually I loved it. I have to say, getting braces was one of the best decisions I've ever made in my entire life. If I can encourage anybody out there, if you're on the fence about getting braces, do it. You will never ever regret it. Every single cent and every bit of pain is so worth it. You will never ever regret getting braces done. And since I got my braces, I'm so happy with my smile. I smile with so much confidence. I've always been a huge smiley person, but I do it now with so much confidence because I know my teeth are straight. And it means so much to me. And I want to just take time to thank Dr. Chinara and his team. They are fantastic. I'm going to link all of their details down below. Their team was amazing. They made me feel comfortable. They made me feel confident and helped me every single step of the way. I'm so grateful to them. And the whole process was just amazing. Their client service was amazing. If you're also considering getting braces, go to the right people. Don't go to that shady doctor in the alley downtown Harare. Don't do that. I mean, braces is such a serious thing. It's not just fixing your teeth. They're aligning your jaw. They're checking your facial symmetry. It's a huge thing. So I think if you're going to do it, go to the right people and make the investment. It's money that you will never, ever regret spending. So I highly recommend getting it done. And I'm so much happier. It's also encouraged me to work on things that I want to fix about my life. For example, I am as blind as a bat. I wear glasses. And I've decided I want to get laser eye surgery. I'm not happy. I don't want to wear glasses for the rest of my life. So I'm going to change it. And I'm going to do the exact same thing that I did with my braces. I'm going to research. I'm going to put together money. And I can do it. And I'm encouraged because I've done it before. Paying for those braces is painful every single month. It took so much saving. It took so much discipline. It was so difficult. But it is the best decision I ever made. So I'm really happy. Look at my teeth. That's all I have for you today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Click the little bell icon and subscribe, and leave me a comment down below. Have you ever had braces before? What is it like for you? What is the pain? Is it something you ever regret doing? I want to know all about it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye.